is raising a lot of doors here and there, as the process is being greeted with plenty unwarranted shenanigans that is already sending a bad signal that whether or not the party APC-led government is capable of conducting a free, fair, and credible election come 2027. Hence, its internal elections has placards and embarrassing manipulation and marginalization by a microscopic few vested interest. The party earlier hinted on having a direct primaries across boards, probably to test its popularity ahead of the forthcoming polls. But what Nigerians are witnessing now is coercion and imposition of candidates via means not in accordance with the democratic principles. Let's listen to a clip or some clip and hear the new counting system of the party that makes some Nigerians, which makes some Nigerians have a kind of doubting Thomases that the integrity of the party to lead all other political parties into the next election is actually having some question. Yes, because of what is transpired during the primaries that held about a few days back, or say precisely yesterday, talking about the House of Representative primaries, have actually sent a very, very bad signal to many Nigerians believing to whether the forthcoming election is going to be free, fair, and credible because of what they have actually witnessed. The voting system is something that actually surprised many Nigerians, because Nigerians were not happy with what they saw during the process of the election. A lot of dramas there, so we shall let's bring one of the drama that actually happens, and let's see what Nigerians are saying. That's just yes, that's one. Let's have another. This is one. Let's have another clip again. Where
1, 12, 40, 100, 102, 201, 304, 401, 502, 503, 508, 800, 1000, 1000, 101. Okay, where are you, Mama? Okay, 101, 1001, 1001, 1001.
Now, that is one aspect of the issue. Another one is the consensus arrangement. In these circumstances, aspirants were supposed to, there should be a unanimous decision to accept the terms on the table, and that do not, the aspirants will have to accept all the terms that is being put on the table. But what we have seen in different climes is so shocking. where decision to accept the terms on the table do not matter to the critical stakeholders, but their interests. We have had such instances across states in the country. For instance, in Niger State, we have had that in Gombe, in Adamawa, in Rivers, in Lagos. In many of the states, there is this issue of, consensus arrangement. Remember, earlier on, we told you that the party have actually hinted that the best, generally, they have adopted direct primaries. They should go and do direct primaries. But some states, due to their own peculiarity and their political culture, decided to have what is called consensus so that they could agree. But in consensus, what the Electoral Act says is that if you're having 10 candidates, they must all agree to whatever you are putting on the table before you could have consensus. In an event where you have 10 candidates and 8 or 7 agree to have a consensus candidate, 1 or 2 disagree with the arrangement, the electoral act says that there must be direct primaries to actually have or choose a candidate. But what we have seen in different clans is different. We see how some governors have actually used their veto power to select or to choose a candidate that interests them, not what the party actually want or what the aspirants actually want, and that is a problem. Now, what is going to be the general, perception of Nigerians' democratic principle? Will they lead the APC, talking about the APC, will they lead the country to have free, fair, and credible election? Yes, that is what we'll be looking at today. What is the perception of Nigerians on APC internal democracy as they lead Nigerian to general election? Looking at what we have actually seen, you've just heard one of the counting system when somebody is counting and jumping. So is it what we are going to have in the general election? Because you start the process of electioneering, the democratic process right from your own party level. The internal democracy is the same spirit you carry to the general election. So by the time that the primaries is openly being rigged without recourse to the fact that you have to, make sure that you bring in a credible candidate that has been accepted, and that you cannot do that in the general election, but openly they do that, and many are saying that that is the same spirit that they're going to carry to the general election. I don't know, and that is why we are bringing this, because the APC, as we've earlier on I give you from the background, is the only political party without a serious litigation that would deter them from carrying out their electioneering campaign without hitches. All other political parties, all other opposition parties in the country are having one issue or the other, ranging from court litigation to internal democracy that is tearing them apart. But APC happen to be one of the parties that is standing tall. But again, despite the fact that they're claiming to be a stabilized party, the process of primaries that is to choose their candidate is questionable because of the number, the counting of number that's is so surprising to many. And again, the issue of primaries, a lot of people are having issues because yesterday's election came with a lot of upset, because some people were being asked to step down, not based on their will, but because of some power that be or some conditions which they cannot continue to push. Now, today is going to be primaries for the Senate as far as the APC is concerned. So what are we going to expect? And it is expected that being the leading party in Nigeria and in Africa, as they are going into election, they should be the focal point. So is it what we're going to expect? Is it the type of counting that we're going to expect from the umpire? Because before now, the INEC, which is the electoral umpire, is equally having its own issues, because Nigerians are doubting the integrity of the INEC boss, which is Professor George Amupitan, which many says that he is a sympathizer of the APC, because records have shown where he has actually been a kind of a sympathizer or speaking in favor of the APC. So somebody who who is actually taking side to be an electoral umpire, there's going to be a lot of issue, and the APC is now coming. Remember, there is usually again the issue of one-party system, which the APC have severally come to actually debunk. But from what is happening now, how safe is the electoral process, as the APC have not actually proven in some claims, they have not proven to be, a party with a very, very sanitized and healthy internal democratic processes, counting, jumping, and counting. So what do you think is going to be the perception of Nigeria as APC internal democracy is not something to be reckoned with? So we're going to open the phone line to give you opportunity, because it's going to be interactive. It is Nigerians who are going to actually be in the process. You're going to choose the leaders, and you have seen what the APC actually did, and it is APC who is the leading party in Africa, in Nigeria today. And as they are going into the election with this type of electoral arrangement, what do you think is going to be the future of 2027 general election? Is it going to be free, fair, and credible, as APC is the leading party? So call us and let's hear your own opinion. 0913-857-9001. And in the course of the program, we're going to be bringing you some of the happenings, some of the feelers we have had in yesterday's primaries, and the one that is coming today. So we want to discuss it together, because it is going to be the centerpiece of 2027 election. The APC is the focal point. Yes, 0913-857-9001. Let's take our very first call of the day. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
I'm Angulu by name, calling you from Barrack in Saleh.
Oh, Angulu, you are welcome to the program.
Thank you, sir. I say the leader start from home and start from leaders to the followers. Now that the biggest party has need how they are going to do their own now, other parties are watching. You understand? If you be able to scatter your own house out of the strangers that are coming, that means it's going to be the worst. So we should listen and very carefully and open our eyes very well, because under these people that are loose, I tell them to forget about it's not do or die. If they say no, maybe that's how God wants for you. You don't know what is going to happen at the front. So if they say you should go, don't worry. They are not the one who bring you. And there is another way at the front. These people, they are going to wait for other parties that will come. So APC, I think they are trying to scatter their own house by themselves. And they draw people to come. Now they push them to where they want to reach. So I don't know what will happen at the other parties. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. And like I said, we'll be bringing some fillers. We have this one: aggrieved aspirant reject Rijau Magama Federal Constituency APC primaries in Niger State. So an aggrieved All Progressive Congress members for Magama Rijau Federal Constituency in Niger State, Shehu Samaila Auna, has rejected the imposition of one of the contestant, Professor Yakubu Auna, as consensus candidate. So these are some of those issues that, like we said, after the ones that have agreed to go on direct primaries, we also how the counting system appears to be jumping from 1 to 10, 30, 100, before you know it, getting to 1,000, and it's so surprising. Nigerians, we are just laughing over that. Again, those who agree to do consensus, some of the template that is being put forward is not actually a respecter of the Electoral Act, because the Electoral Act said where you want to have a consensus, all aspirants must agree to a single thing, that if you are having 10 candidates or aspirants, if 8 agree, one refuse agree on a consensus candidate, the Electoral Act says they should go for election. Now, is the APC looking at this, the implication of this, because like Professor Isa Ali Pantami and other critical stakeholders or party faithful in the APC have actually hinted that if they rob them, their chances of being in the general election, they are going to take 3 action, even though he has not mentioned the 3 action. But we all know that there are some action that are very visible for any person who feel aggrieved by his political party. It's either that person with his supporters will decamp to another party to give his own party, former party, the run for its money, or he remain with his supporters within the party but trying to do an undercover job for the opposition, trying to frustrate the effort of the party by giving sensitive information to opposition on how to beat that party in the election. Another option is for you to wait that after everything you sue the party to court so that you seek redress, and probably after the party or the government have actually put all its finance to finance the candidate and of course win the election, you wait, since most elections in Nigeria are won in the court. So the last option, top option, will be for that candidate to wait for you in court. So is the APC across board looking at this thing, because it has happened before? It has happened in Zamfara, it has happened in Rivers, it has happened in many states. So is the APC taking lesson from this happening, so that the power that be should not put its interest ahead, above the interest of the party faithful? Because if you, during the internal party primaries, fill in a candidate that is accepted by the party faithful, it is understandable, or there is that hope that that same candidate who initially got acceptability by his party faithful will equally enjoy that acceptability in the general election. So if you trying to jettison all this warning that is coming from every angle, it means the chances of maintaining your victory after the election is slim, because people will run to court to seek redress. That if your effort has not been frustrated at the general election by way of mass exodus or remaining within the party but causing a great havoc to the party because of your undercover job that you're going to be doing to the party. So this is a big lesson that is worthy of learning, not only to APC, the other parties who might want to conduct their primaries after the APC. The APC primaries is the one on the front burner today, and that is why we are actually having a conversation about this. So let's together join the conversation so that we tell our political leaders the right direction to go, so that at the end of the day they don't crash land. Call the number 091 38 5790 and of course join the conversation. And you can as well as follow us on our Facebook page at Badeggi Radio 90.1 MZFM, where you drop your comment and of course it shall be read here. And again, you can follow us on our YouTube channel at Badeggi Radio 90.1 MZFM 90.1 TV, so that you can like and comment on the page. Let's have some of the messages we have on our Facebook. We have this one coming from Comrade Mohammed Zakari Sakbe. He said, good morning, thank you very much. Halilu Abubakar said, good morning, good people of Badeggi, thank you very much. Muhammad Ibn Bukar said, we were told not to insult elder stakeholders, but what do you call it when they act like fools? Keep quiet and let them reveal it, or call a fool a fool. The primary election of Boso, Paikos, Agaye, Lapai, and even Chanchagafera constituency was honestly shocking. On Sunday, I saw APC rigging APC Cha to Fiakwa. That's according to Muhammad Bukar Ibrahim Bukar. And we have another one coming from Umar Dong Azmi. He said, the coups in this country will lead us all into unending suffering and poverty if we don't wake up and act against these our ancestors that are ruling us. I always hear that the youths are the leaders of tomorrow, but why are our ancestors refusing to let us lead them? They are telling us all have they will do it in 2027 election. Thank you very much. Aliu is saying this is exactly what happened when you put a forger in leadership. You get surrounded by acceptation at very turn. Accepting everything else is wishful thinking. From 3 to 100, how APC? What you cannot do does not exist. That is according to Aliu. And we're having this very lengthy one coming from Ibrahim Saleh. He said Nigerians are split. Many presses APC's public comments to transparent, direct primaries, and leadership call for credible contest, but others disrupt the party because of allegation of imposed candidates, protests, and defection that suggests weak internal democracy ahead of the 2027 evidence. Party leaders vow fair, transparent primaries and threaten sanction for misconduct, projecting improved internal democracy. Local protests, accusation of manipulation, and growing defection fuel perception that some primaries are biased or imposed. Net perception, overall view, caution optimism from supporters, but significant skepticism among many Nigerians who demand enforced internal rules and exclusive, verifiable voting during primaries. Thank you very much. Let's take it back to the callers before we come back to read other messages we have on our Facebook page. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Umar Oke, calling from Tunga.
Umar Oke, your country program.
You see, as a matter of fact, from what's going on for these primaries, up to now, governors didn't learn any lesson. That's one Hausa pro that said, if you know Yahudi, you may not know Jeshi. Meaning that you can force a horse to go to you, but you cannot force him to drink. You see, that's A and B. So if you try to impose people that people don't like by hook-up arrangement, so they have right to go to any party they feel like. You can win election or primary by another of the general election. So it's better the government to come to their sense. That this House of Representatives primary is not a local government election. What you can do and undo. You say consensus, but at last you like Muya, that's one female that wins 12. She comes first with 6 votes, another one 3, another 2. But at the end, no one has been elected as chairman. So all the things, the government has to stop it. But we appreciate if the aggrieved wants to come to our side. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Umar Oke, for that wonderful contribution. 0913-857-9001 is the number to call and join the conversation. We are looking at the APC's primaries, the consensus, and the new voting system that is being put before Nigerians. Nigerians are expressing fears whether APC leading Nigerians to 2027 general election, there's going to be free, fair, and credible election. Hello.
Good morning, Usman Apaya. My name is Ambassador Gebu the Challenger. I'm calling you from Tudunfula, Mississippi. Me, my own advice and my own challenge to APC in Nigeria is, please, they should put their house in order. Mba Hakaba, Usman Apaya, a lot of their members will defect to another party. You see what happened in this Kato by Kato they did. We had a lot of aggrieved members complaining. You understand? So if you take a look at it, it's a very sympathetic issue and it's also worrisome. Me, I'm just challenging APC in Niger constructively this morning. They should have what you call open door policy. They should be accessible and they should put their house in order. They should do their own things in decorum. If not, a lot of their members will go to another party. Thank
Thank you very much, Agebu, for that contribution. 0913-857-9001 is the number to call. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Paya.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning. How was the rain?
We thank God.
This engineer Hassan calling from Harikos.
Oh, engineer, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you. We must appreciate Badeggi Radio for this wonderful program you are bringing to give people's awareness. Actually, regarding what happened last Saturday for the direct primaries that were held across the whole nation, frankly speaking, people are not happy with the outcome because we cannot call this free and fair and credible. And that is what was promised even by the president. You see, the biggest problem we are having is that the party structure, the escorts are not giving free hand to conduct this election. If you sit down and analyze it critically, Baba made an example during your last program. In those days, party structure, president is answerable to party. But in today's politics, reverse is the case. If we go by this, we are seeing a better hand that opposition may likely be holding it. So like how Gebu said, I'm also second by him. The APC should sit down. They should sit down and correct their mistakes. If not, they are seeing this as a child's play. It will surely harm them. That is my take for now. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, engineer, for that wonderful contribution. Yes, party structure actually need to put its pillars on ground so that Nigerians will have confidence that you are actually ready. We are looking at the APC primaries. What is your perception as APC is leading Nigerians into 2027 election, and the internal democracy is greeted with a lot of shenanigans? You have confidence that they are going to lead Nigerians to credible election? Hello.
Hello, good morning, Usman Apaya.
Good morning, Mr. Adekule.
Thank you very much for the wonderful topic you brought today.
Thank you very much.
Concerned to the APC Buaha and primary election, especially the last of the APC in Niger State, is so disturbed and so worried. But Apaya, you see, I'm not too shocked or surprised to me as an individual. Because what is playing out today now is already structure built on the ground with the last local government election. Apaya, you are a witness, you are a journalist. Everybody in Nigeria, we know what really transpired and what really go on in the last local government election. So my brother, in the APC concerned to Niger State, what do you really expect? Imposing people, imposing candidates on the general public, not allowing fair and fair candidates to emerge by the people. And even again, even most of our people that even went there to even do cattle, buy and cattle, look at the way people are being bought. So that they were able to build, to vote the higher bidder of candidates. So there's a lot of problems along the cycle. We don't even the people, we don't even the APC stakeholder, we don't the generality of the party. But Apaya, this is just the beginning. The senatorial election now is coming up today. We have the House of Representatives, which is the state again, is coming up. So what shall we expect from a credible leader? And do you know the danger to this? It is towards the general election. Because people are going to invest their anger on this APC because they are not doing the right thing, bringing the right candidate that people love, that people want to vote for. And now this is an opportunity for the opposition party. If they are really ready there, they want to hijack the party or take the structure from the APC. This is the time they have to bring themselves together, the opposition party, to spring up. Let us see what they can bring out in 2027 in Niger State. Because what is really going on now, it is imposing people on the general public, which is not good, and it's not democracy. It is autocracy as far as I'm concerned. So please, APC, if they want to get it right in 2027, they should do the right thing. They should not let their grievances end in court, which is a bad one for democracy in Nigeria. That's my take for now. Thank you, Apaya.
Thank you very much for your contribution, Mr. Adekule. Yes, we are looking at Nigerians, your perception on the ongoing APC primaries as they lead Nigeria into the 2027 election. The primaries have come with a lot of financial shenanigans. Let's play another clip of how the conduct or how the counting went on, so that you see if this is what we're going to expect in general election, what's going to be the future of Nigeria. Let's listen to this clip once again. So this is how the voting system took place in some part of the country where APC had its primary election. So Nigerians are been expressing doubt that if the APC, the leading party, will come out openly and do this type of shenanigan that we call primaries, then what's going to be the future, the fate of the 2027 general election? Since the INEC boss is actually one person that Nigerians are actually saying that they don't have trust in his integrity to conduct free, fair election, and it's as if what we are expecting, where we're going to expect, what we started seeing now. So it's important that we discuss this so that Nigerians will begin to get themselves prepared and informed about the process that is going to be in the play, because the APC is the leading party and you can't take it away from them. Definitely those who are going to be the electoral umpire, talking about the ad hoc staff, even from the appointment of the INEC boss was done by APC-led government, and whosoever is going to be appointed to work as an ad hoc staff, well, many said must be somebody who have a green light of the party. So what are we going to expect if the party cannot conduct free, fair and credible election on its internal democracy? Then when we go to general election, what do you expect? Let's have this conversation together. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
My name is Ambassador Abdullah Mustafa Muhammad, GIP, calling from Bida.
Ambassador Abdullah Muhammad, GIP, welcome to program.
Thank you for this wonderful, enlightening, educating program to sensitize, educate, and make Nigerians be conscious of their rights, the rights to vote and to be voted for. I think APC primaries has come and it's still ongoing. But I want to remind them of one promise they made 2014, 2015, that the promise change, progressive ideology. Their manifesto is clear to today, but completely they've debated. Even the primary, the same people we are causing a lot of play against the then ruling party, PDP, even doing Janaiza, organizing Janaiza that PDP is dead. Because of injustice, because of electoral impunity, imposition, the same causes that were rated on PDP, those days, the same actions that people within the Nigerian rejected and caused them, they are replicating, they are repeating it proudly. They are legalizing it. Every primary is supposed to be in the course of the dictate of the Constitution, because it's supposed to be to give people freedom, to allow people to choose who they want. But what is going on? Look at the counting we had now, from 15 to 30 something, from 70 to 1 or so. Is it democracy? Please, I want to give a special spiritual time that they need to take and digest. God is the one who reserves the right to do whatever he likes. And God is the one who gives power to whom he wills. And God is the people of everything. If you want to wish that power from God, then you are equating yourself and God is going to bring you down. And that is what I want the people to understand. And that is exactly where they are going. Because we have leaders, we have people who are social, like the show Sanya Holders, who are in APC, we have some of them in Nigeria. The localization, ideology, and weapon has kept them silent. I don't know why. They don't want to speak up. All these things that are going on are contrary to the APC constitution and manifesto, and they are not bothered. They are not bold enough to come and to speak out. Why? My last word. It is not what you wish, but what God wish. And they are planning. God is planning. God is the perfect planner. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Abdullahi Jia from Bida, for that wonderful contribution. 0913857900 is number to call and join the conversation. Hello. Hello.
Good morning, Usman Paya.
Good morning, sir.
I see the man, Engineer Usman, calling from Bosu.
Engineer Usman, you're welcome to the program.
Yes, clear the way the primary election have been scheduled is not a proper way. Some people, before they cast their vote that day, it was around 8 o'clock in the night, which is not from morning to night. It's not done in anywhere. And again, please, I want to use this opportunity to advise the new elected chairman of the local government. They should monitor this election because this is their opportunity now to show if they are capable of controlling people. Let them do justice between the aspirants. They should not sabotage one aspirant for the other.
Thank you very much, Engineer, for that one. Let's take this. Let's get to the Facebook page to have some messages. We have this one from Bukar Ibn. Mohammed Bukar Ibn is coming back to say Plateau Reps loses APC return ticket. Yusuf Gadi representing Pangshin Kanke Kaman failed to secure the APC return ticket for a third time after losing the primaries to John Shegu. I was shocked too. Well, why should it be? This is democracy. Umar Dan Azmi is coming back with another one. Say APC political aspirant crying for injustice in the party's primaries are delusional clowns. You can't expect justice in a party built on lies and deceits. Demanding free and fair election in APC is tantamount to investing in casino bet and demanding halal return in investment. Thank you very much. It's coming back again to say it seems like we all came together, agreed that this country will never move forward. My question is, how can you be in line when they're counting 10 and move to 100 and everyone is silent? Is this how we are going to defend our vote? Is it deep illiteracy or the multiple dimensional poverty that is affecting their brain? Thank you very much. Musa Sarki is saying APC internal primaries electioneering indicated an enriched failures to democracy. APC had showcased to Nigeria that they prioritize system approach, not a product approach. This myopic indeed. They should allow people choice to decide, to be decided. Thank you very much for that one. Let's take it back to the phone line. 0913-857-9001 is the number to call. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. Paya.
Yes, sir.
Na kwana.
An tashi lafiya, sir.
Da family ka ya baba.
Lafiya lo kowa yake, sir.
I want to greet you and contribute a little.
Thank you, sir. You're welcome.
Papaya, let me speak in Hausa, beg.
Go ahead, sir.
Allah idan zai wulakanta gara. Duka yi masa cike ne. Very light. Da ta tashi sama.
Sai ta faɗo.
Cikin sai tsinke, kwaɗo sai sinye. Don't expect to APC to do better. It's their time to go. Kasan Allah na da sanadi ne akan komai. Ba zai yiwu ba kuma sai da wannan sanadin. So we wait to see how they will survive with this. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that philosophy. Yes, if God want to punish you, He will definitely bring something that will help you to facilitate your downfall. I think that is what the last caller said. Hello.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam, Jimaku Musa from
Jibo from Brazil.
Yes.
Osman Afaya. You see, let me say Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah.
You are rejoicing.
Exactly. Very, very rejoicing, and I'm very happy. That this shows the kind of leadership we're having. You see, we can't just remain in a dim light. APC as a ruling party, see the kind of progress are making now. So I think those who are telling them what to do, they are not helping matters. Let them go like that. As an oppositionist, I'm happy to see what is happening in APC now. Let me be frank to you. If they can go like that, I think it will help us a lot with the opposition parties. Let them go. Let them do what they like to do. It is left for the voters to know what they are going to do in the forthcoming election. We can't just imagine a ruling party doing all this kind of chaos in the country. So if such is happening, I'm very, very happy. I'm showing joy in that matter. So APC, let them continue what they are doing. The truth will surely show. And we abide by the rules as an oppositionist. So we are praying, let them continue what they are doing. I think they have whether more primaries are coming. So I've seen what's happening. It's not my own to say it, but let them continue that. And with the other parties, where eyes are watching and the ears are listening. And the rest are going to follow. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Jamaku Musa Jibo from LSD. It's important that we're bringing this because so that we can keep those candidates who are the victorious at the election to be aware that the process you had during your primaries is not the same you're going to receive during the general election. The jumping counting from 10 to 100, that's not what's going to be obtainable. So you have to prepare. Yes, that's one of the essence of bringing this program today. Hello. Hello. Hello, are you there? We can't hear you. Please do well and call us back. 0913-857-9001 is the number to call. Hello.
Good morning, Fire.
Good morning, sir. Hello, sir. Oh, we lost that call. 0913-857-9001.
Good morning, Mr. Apaya.
Good morning, Comrade Ahmed.
My name is Comrade Ahmed.
Yes, Ahmed.
Mr. Apaya,
yes.
We have all the political parties have their internal crisis. But that of APC have shown Nigerians that their internal issues and they don't have Nigerians at heart. Look at what happened. The first House of Representative primary elections we had, let's come back to the Mina Metropolis and the Niger State as a whole. Majority of places where they claim that this election took place never took place. Majority results have been written. What is happening? What is going on in our democracy? APC have redefined democracy as a government of the few, by the few, for the few. Why? For the implication, thank God, the other parties have not done their primaries. These have shown other people that you don't have to be in the APC as a alone. Move to other parties. In fact, if you want to test your ground as a popular democratic contendant, move to other parties if APC is doing a cone and prone game. Because all what we are seeing is that these people are imposing candidates and doing what they want. And whereas they continue this, even the INEC chairman, the Wash Amapiton, Nigerians are no more having confidence on him. So I think until we get it right, that's when we'll get our democracy right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Comrade Ahmed, for that contribution. 0913-857-9001 is now what to call. We're looking at your own perception on the ongoing APC primaries as it has been greeted with a lot of shenanigans. How do you think APC will be leading Nigeria to a general election? Would they be going with this sort of spirit of gentlemen counting or coercing people to step down for them? Or so are they going to force Nigerians to vote for them, or are they going to be doing otherwise? That is the reason. Hello. Hello, sir. Hello. Sir.
Yawa, na ce waɗannan abubuwan da yake faruwa. Wato Allah ne ke, in Allah zai kama mutum sai kaga ya tura masa wani kwatan basira. APC dai Allah ne ya fara kama su. Kuma zaɓen da aka yi
a wasu wajaje gaskiya ba zaɓe aka yi ba. Ko a cikin clifin da kasa yanzu nan kaga daga an ce 1 2 3 ta ce 50 1 4 5 a ce 100. Wannan adalci kenan? Amma in ruwa ya fara in kaga ruwa ya fara gankusa to ruwan nan ka duba ka gani zai bushe ne. Kuma mutanen mu suna da wani kalan magana su ce in kana son ka ji kukan gwazarma ka je ka fyaɗi juji. Abin da zai faru da APC kenan. Sunana Yusuf Ibrahim daga Lufa a karamar hukumar Faikoro.
Not anything, but let's be sincere to each other. The primary has been done in Chanchaga local government. Moreover, even all aspirants has their own agent. It can't be possible they are counting 1 to 10 and the agent is there putting eyes. Apaya, let's be realistic. There are awards that didn't do their own, like 2 words in Chanchaga local government. So let's pray. Those people that have emerged, let's pray for them so that they will be success in general election. But if not in Chanchaga local government, the way I go, I visited all the 11 wards, I see what is going on, and I have witnessed. So definitely I don't have anything to say. And check out to bayan katu, kuma ai katu bayan katu. To menene? Allah ya ba su riko, Allah ya sa su ma mutane abin da za su yi. Na gode.
Oh, gode. Let's take our time is, let's take what's last call. Hello.
Na dawo ne a gurguje. Abin da sun faɗi shi ne da Hausa. A musamman faya rayuwar nan fa mu 'yan Najeriya mu ke ja mu kanmu cikin talaka. Mu ke ja mu kanmu. Me ne ka samu a wannan mulki din? Me yake samu? Ruwan ne yanzu da ta ga mutane yawo suke. Hanya ma ga shan da yake ciki. Wuta ga yanda yake ciki. Asibiti ga yanda yake ciki. Duka inda ka lissafa wani zai taimaka ma jama'an Najeriya babu shi. So ni ma ina makin ga an cewa ana primary election har ma ana wani zagen surutai akan 'yan Najeriya suna wani abu. Ai kuma da ku ba da baya. Mu zaɓi wasu musamman suke gudana. Sashi lafiya.
Thank you very much, Jimaku Musa Jibo from Elwazi. I think with your call, we shall be bringing an end of this program. But just before then, let's take this last message from Ibrahim Saleh. Say, armed robbery in a broad daylight, counting from 70 to 101. That is Nigerians democracy for you. Allah Yekiyaye. Well, listener, they say a word is not for the wise, and I think we have been educated more on the primaries, hoping that all those concerned will know that this is a primary election. The general election will not going to be the same, because this is your party election. This is how you want to do it to be. But in general election, there are guidelines, there are procedures that must not be violated, and any violation of those guidelines, it means we're going to be heading to court, and we don't want our result to be declared in court any longer. Well, listener, thank you very much for always staying right here. This is where the curtains fall.